Hello everyone, before I start presenting, let me introduce myself. First, my name is Melly Indriyani Agussintia. I'm from Diplomatry Transportation Management Alpha class. Today, I'm going to share with you guys some information related to history, culture, custom, traditional food, traditional clothes, tourist destination, and public figure of South Korea. Okay, we will go to first point of history. On June 25, 1950, North Korean troops invaded South Korea from multiple fronts along the 38th parallel. Kim Il-sung's regime was fully supported by China and the Soviet Union. North Korean troops occupied Seoul on the third day of the war and slowly launched an offensive southward. 2 days later, U.S. troops landed and assisted South Korea. After that, 16 countries sent their troops as UN troops to flag on the side of South Korea. South Korean troops continue to retreat to the south of the peninsula until September 1950. With the participation of UN forces, South Korea launched a counteroffensive and occupied most of the peninsula in mid-October. North Korea received assistance from a large Chinese army so that the Korean War is now the scene of confrontation between the US-led capitalists and the Soviet Union socialists. Because of Chinese assistance, the South Korean side and the UN troops withdrew again. Both sides stagnate along the 38th parallel and it is no longer possible to move forward. The US and the Soviet Union began truce negotiations within the first year of the war. However, both sides continued to launch attacks in the next 2 years for the ambition of winning the war. By the end of the war, the total death toll was 4.5 million. On July 25, 1953, an armistice agreement was signed, although South Korea, wanting continue fighting for the entire peninsula, refused to sign it. The two sides also failed to agree on a conciliatory relationship. The second point of culture. First, when visiting a Korean person's house and sitting on the floor, you should not stretch your legs, especially if there are older people in the house. That's disrespectful. 2. Bowing when meeting an older person is a form of courtesy that must be done. Actually, it's not just the body. Only by lowering your head or looking down can also be done to look more polite to older people. Okay, the third point of customs. Make noise when eating noodles. If you eat noodles in Korea without making the sound, then the food you eat is considered bad. So, the habit of Koreans in eating and appreciating the taste of food is by making the song. The next topic is traditional food in Korea. The first, kimchi. Kimchi is a traditional Korean food in the form of pickled fermented vegetables that are given a spicy seasoning. After being salted and washed, the vegetables are mixed with a condiment made from grilled prawns, fish sauce, garlic, ginger, and red chili powder. The most common vegetables for kimchi are chicory and radish. 2. Jjajangmyeon. Jjajangmyeon is a noodle dish originating from the ginseng country with the addition of black soybean sauce which makes it dark in color. This food is also usually eaten with toppings such as vegetables and meat which makes the taste richer. 3. Tteokbokki. Tteokbokki or Korean rice cakes have often been seen in various Korean drama titles. This food has a spicy taste with a chewy texture. Usually, tteokbokki is sold on the roadside and enjoyed with fish cakes, hard-boiled eggs, and sliced scallions, which make it even more delicious. Okay, the next point of tourist destination. First, Nami Island. Nami Island is so famous because of the rows of trees that are so unique and very beautiful. Every change of season, Nami Island will present a different face. In autumn, Nami Island looks beautiful with the yellowish leaves falling. 2. Namsan Tower. Namsan Tower or Seoul Tower is an observation and communication tower located on Namsan Mountain in Seoul, South Korea. The 236 meters or 774 feet tall tower is the second highest point in the Seoul. The color of the lights in Namsan Tower at night changes according to the air conditions at the time. Okay, the next point is traditional clothes. Hanbok. Hanbok generally have a bright color with simple lines and do not have pockets. Although it literally means Korean clothing, hanbok nowadays refers to Joseon Dynasty style clothing, which is usually worn formally or semi-formally in traditional celebration or festival. Okay, the last point of public figure. Kim Namjoon. Kim Namjoon is from a famous boy band in South Korea, namely BTS, and he is also a leader in the boy band. Kim Namjoon or RM is a public figure that I like the most because he has the same hobby of reading as me. Not only that, in school, RM scored in the top 1% of the nation in the university entrance examination for language, math, foreign language, and social studies and had an IQ of 148. And then let me conclude this presentation. So, the conclusion of this presentation is South Korea is one of the most popular tourist destinations to visit because of the many tourist, cultural, and culinary attractions that must be tried. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation. I hope you find it useful. Thank you for attention. Bye bye.